Hey, Jersey, Sharon, AJ, CBC, Heather. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Let's brighten this baby up. Trying to look around, make sure I got all my lights on. Let's see, I turn that one on. Hi, Robin, Karen. How's everybody doing? Holly D. Hi from Wales, Karen. And then Karen G. Where are you from, Karen G? Karen Harvey is in Wales. Where are you from, Karen G? Hi, Melody. Melody, is this the book you sent me? Is this the one you sent me, Melody? Okay. Let me know if this is the one you sent. It is? Okay. I thought it was. I wasn't sure. Thank you so much, Melody. Darla, Sharon. Let's get my voice going. New Jersey, Karen? Yeah, are you up there with Jersey Girl? Hi, Janet. See, Jersey Girl goes, me too. I mean, Jersey Crafter. Jennifer. Hey, Pacola. Darla. So if you're just joining us for the live show here, I stream every Monday and Wednesday. I come on about 8:30 to say good morning to everybody and do a little chatting before we get started on anything. So welcome, everybody. If you want to speak to me, put it in caps. So I know you're, I don't think you're yelling at me. Hi, Barbara, Kia. Kia, was yesterday your birthday? For some reason, I thought I saw someone say happy birthday to you, but I'm not sure. Hey, Mama Four. Hey, Nancy. Joey. Skinny Cat. Diana. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. Happy birthday, Kia. Cheryl. Joey. How's everybody doing? Happy Hump Day. Where's Phil? Happy Hump Day. Let's see. Angarith and Giraffe. Hi, Norma. Norma. Just saying, Norma. Thank you. Norma sent me and Mom and the girls some of these little bracelets with hearts in them. Thank you, Norma. Very kind. I'm going to send Mom the card you wrote. Oh, well, Melody sent this. We're going to have a giveaway of this. And Serene, this is what we left off a couple weeks ago, coloring. So I want to work on that. So we're going to work on this page today. So I can finish it up. Because I forget who asked, somebody in particular asked if I'd do a part 2 on this. So I'm going to, I don't know that I'll finish it, but we're going to work on this today. So, I said hi to Sharon. Let's see. Hi, Kat. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for joining us. Do you have a channel, Jennifer? Hi, sweetheart. Sherry Bug. Let's see. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad you caught alive. Sherry Bug caught alive. Oh, okay. Oh, well, good to have some company when you're recovering. Let's see. I'm looking to see who I'm sure I'm. You like that, Sherry Bug? uh, so we did get the air conditioner fixed for those that I was talking to y'all about it on Monday. It was just the motor so far. It's just a motor, so we replaced the motor. We didn't have to replace the whole unit. Hi, Lynn J. Which was, that's expensive enough, but it's a lot less expensive than a whole, unit. Hi, Colleen, you're up early. Colleen, this is like the middle of the night for you, isn't it? Let's see. I'm looking. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Hey, Wolfie. Let's see. New home unit for us is Mama 4. I know. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Oh, so you have an appointment, so you had to get up. Okay, Scrap, Colleen. Let's see. 12 years. Ours came with the house, 18 years. Ours is 18 years, Mama 4. Now, I think it was, Norma said to check. I think it was you, right, Norma? I could check, but I think it was you. Or maybe it was Picola. It was either Norma or Picola. Said to ask your air conditioner people if they have a unit that has been swapped out for when the new Freon thing switched, and they got it for a lot cheaper. That was going to be my next option before I spent $6,000. Because let's just say somebody upgraded their unit and they got rid of a Freon, the older Freon kind, but there was really nothing wrong with that. They just wanted to upgrade. Well, then they may have that sitting around, and it's worth the ask. I don't know. Hi, Teresa. Let's see. Hi, yeah, it is, Jennifer. I looked through it, and so I'm going to give it away today. That's kind of, this one, the art journaling one. I literally started collecting Somerset Studio, and I think it was 1994 or 6. I never can remember. And I have all the old issues. And for, I collected them all. I collected them all for years and years and years. Brett Norma said we just replaced ours with an old refurbished one, a lot cheaper than it. Yeah, Norma. Yeah. So I collect these for years, and I have all the really old issues. Probably have 20 years worth. So now when I buy them, for me, a lot of it's the same. And this one in the art journal, I love the magazines, but it's a lot of the same thing. So what I do, if I do happen to buy one, I will look through it and then I give it away. Somebody else can get good out of it. You've never looked through a Somerset, Holly? It's going okay. I see. Mama 4. Oh, I know. Hey, we're in Atlanta. You don't have to tell me about hot and humid, Mama 4. You can't live down here without an AC. I mean, you can if you're sitting in front of a fan. That's what I did with it without. Just sit in front of a fan. Well, I'll show it. I'll show this again. Hi, Kenny. I did a little bit of a flip through when I got this a couple weeks ago, but I'll flip through it. Hey, Sassy Jean. I'll flip through it again. Hi, hey, Julie Topaz. Julie was here on, I think it was on Monday. And yeah, my mod, I didn't even see her when she was here, I don't think. I messaged her later and said, oh, did I say good morning to you, Julie? I'm sorry if I missed you. Oh. Oh gosh, I don't know, Jean. Is it humid? But it's kind of is it humid there on the is kind of on the coast, right, Jean? Is it humid there or not? Here it's like 100% humidity, and you can probably hear I'm a little bit congested. You know, I do have the air on, but I sleep with the fan on to keep so the air doesn't run 24/7 because it's expensive. So I'm a little stopped up and have a little bit of a sinus headache this morning. So, but that's from sleeping with the fan blowing in my face. But it, you know, it's very humid. Not today. Okay. Really, Holly? Never heard of Somerset until here. It came out, and I think it was 94, 96. I can't remember the year. And it was really innovative at the time. You know, there's been other magazines and books, and of course now we have you know, YouTube, and lots of people do mixed media. But when Somerset first came out, and subsequently Art Journal, that was like maybe 10 or 15 years after this, though. Hi, Melody. Did she signed the book? I don't know if she signed the book or not. I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, she did. Okay, I just didn't see it because it was little. Yeah, she did sign the book. She sure did. Thank you, Melody. We're going to look at this too. And this is number 787 out of 850. So if you want one of these, you better order it. I think Melody ordered it from Coolcraft. Am I right? Was it Coolcraft, Melody? Etsy, you can get this on Etsy at Coolcraft or probably 70 East. One of those two. Those are the two companies that sell international color books. Thank you so much, Melody. I know this was not cheap. I know it was not cheap. Melody's eating, so she's kind of lurking and eating. Wait, I want to know what you're eating. What are you eating, Melody? Hi, Chantal. Let's see. The This is supposed to be 100 in North Texas. Oh, yes. What are you, around Dallas, Skinny Cat? My family's in San Antonio. All the Somerset magazines are like eye candy, Julie Topaz. See, did I say hi to Diana? I try to catch everybody. Mary. And don't forget, guys, to click live chat. At the top of the chat, there's top chat and live chat. You need to click live chat if you want to see all the chat. You wanted to ask her what was for dinner too? I know we are nosy. Inquiring minds want to know. What are you eating there, Melody? Yeah, you can get them now everywhere. So, every bookstore, you know, you can subscribe to it. You can get them all over now. But back in the day when they first came out, it was very innovative. Hi, Elaine. I didn't see you till just now. Hiya, Sammy. Hiya. Sammy probably has. Do you have this, Sammy? I haven't seen you flip it, but you probably have. Let's see. I said hi, Cheryl. Who else? I'm looking. I don't want to miss people. I'm trying. You have flipped it? Okay. Have you colored in it yet, Sammy? Hiya, Ian. Okay, I'm going to go, hiya, Ian. Talking to Sammy. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, we'll see how my sinus headache kind of, I did take a Tylenol because it's behind my eyes, you know, those kind of head, you know, barometric pressure type sinus, you know, because I don't have allergies. So it's just the fan blowing in my face all night and the changing when weather changes and we have rain, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know if anybody else gets barometric pressure headaches. Hi, Mitz. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Colleen. All right, Jean, are you still working on the shawls? Hi, Coloring with D. I'm almost to the second lace section. I want to see the lace. I want to see that, Jean. The lace. D to me, you say up. It's a Yorkshire thing. Up. Yep. Up. Ape. What is that? How do you say it phonetically? And ape. Oh my gosh. You've neglected this book, Sammy? Well, we'll just pet it here for a minute for you. I know. So, okay, good, Jean. Put on a photo, put it on Twitter. Let's see. Joey, who else am I missing? So anyway, if you're just joining us, it is a chat show. Let's just start off with saying that. So it will be chatty. There will be rabbit trails. I do stop and talk to people. And if someone puts it in caps and I see it, thanks for all the thumbs up already, guys. I appreciate it. I stop and talk. So yeah, Gary, Melinda, A as in hey. So it's up as, okay. So Ape. Is that it? Ape. I can't do it. Ape. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sammy's laughing at me. Sammy, you'll have to do it next time you're on. Tell me how Ian would say it. Hey, Asher. Kenny's going, oh, Dee Dee. I know, Kenny, right? Oh. Well, let me tweet real quick. No, you are. No, you are, Sammy. All right, let me tweet real quick. Yeah, I didn't take any pictures for the tweet, but let's see. Let me put a little coffee. Oh, where my coffee cup went? There it is. Link in profile. I think everybody pretty much knows that we stream on Monday and Wednesday, but it's polite. It's polite to invite people to the party. I needed you today for alone. Oh, are you alone? Is something going on? I'm a little out of the loop for the last week. So let's see, who else am I missing? Dot. Yeah. Dot goes up to the rest of you. Are you close to Ian? Dot, do y'all live close together? Up. Okay. Gotcha, Sammy. Hi, Devin Rex, Riri. Riri said. Oh my gosh. I guess you think, when you're from the States or Canada, you probably think, UK is, kind of small, and that everybody should know everybody. But then, I always thought of Rachel, our Rachel that used to, well, I don't know if she's still streaming. I don't think she's streaming, but she might still do some videos. I always pictured her living in Miss Marple's town, like how Miss Marple's town looked. I always pictured it like that. And everybody just knows everybody. So, Dot, Ian, Sammy, everybody, y'all all should know each other. Oh my gosh, Janet goes, it appears as though a Southern girl can't speak Yorkshire. You think? You think, Janet? Hi, Eileen. ETEE, the enabler elf. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Eileen doesn't usually, she doesn't, well, she makes it some mornings, depends on what she has going on. Oh my gosh, I gotta show y'all this cat thing. Eileen's Cats. You know, I have 2 white cats. Let me see if I can find her post here. Eileen has these cute, let's see. She has these cute black and white cats. Let's see if I can find. Let's go to, here we go. So these are Eileen's cats who love Amazon, you know, because they love the boxes, right? And then Eileen said, I gotta find it. She said, how has little how why is it so hard to make a bed with 2 cats? This was I had fun with this one. Okay, let me find myself. Let me find myself on Twitter. And so she said, Eileen said, is it me or is it really supposed to take half an hour to put clean sheets on a bed when you have 2 cats? And I knew this meme was in, or this GIF was in there. I posted this to her. Because this is what cats do when you're trying to make a bed. But yeah, so I have these 2 white cats and Eileen has these 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, so yeah. Oh, here's oh, where's the lace? Wait a minute. Hard to see the detail when shawl's done and blocking. Stretch out the lace. Jean's posting a picture, but I'm not understanding it, Jean. The lace, is it like, are you just talking about the like a shape? Like it has a lace shape? There's not real lace in there? I was expecting to see real lace woven in there, Jean. Woven in. That's how your cats act, Anne. And good morning, by the way. Oh, show yours, Cat. Show. Did you post? Wait, I missed it. What is it, Cat? On Twitter? Wait a minute. Let me go look. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let's see. Let me find you. I think your name's the same, isn't it? Yeah, here you are. Let's see. Did you post a picture? Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh my gosh, Kat, I'm gonna like it right now. I didn't even see that you posted that. Look, this one is under the sheets. Look, here's the mattress, and he's under the sheets. A good one. Good one, Kat. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Okay, the section with the holes is called lace. Okay. Yeah, it's got the lace shape, Jean, but I was expecting to see some kind of lace woven in. Hi, let's see, who am I missing? Did I say hi to Jennifer? Yes, hi to Jennifer D. Let's see. I know. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'll do a flip through the book here while Melody's. Did Melody ever tell us what she's eating, Janet? Did she ever say, try making a bed when you have a pet unicorn? Ian. Oh my gosh. Norma said, love the singing cat. Your cat does that too. I'm trying to figure out to get the sheets to put them in a wash and give them a bath. You mean the cats? Don't put your cats in the washer, Eileen. Okay, so keep putting it in caps if you're going to talk to me, guys, but I'm going to kind of look away over here now and show. Yeah, still waiting to see what. Oh, here she is. Oh, Melody, you're saying hi to everybody. We want to know what you're eating. Sherry Bug, I'm a dog person. My German Shepherd's a giant lump on your bed. Yeah, we've had I think our family, the girls, me and Hubster, have had one dog, and that was when we were in Alaska. We had a husky, a Malamute, and then of course when we moved down from Alaska, she came with us. I think she was lived about 10 years. That's the only dog we've ever had as a family, as far as I can remember. We have cats. We're cat people. So yeah. Okay, so Melody sent this. I guess she's not going to tell us. She's not going to fess up and tell us what she's eating. But anyway, so she sent this. Barnsley unicorns. They are unicorns without the horns. And you have a pet one, Ian? You have a pet Barnsley unicorn? Is it like a miniature pony? What what is it what is it when guys like My Little Pony Brony? Ian, is that you? My niece's dog Pete and Greyhound run her sheets dragging to make a comfy nest. I don't, some do. Oh, so people really have those for pets, like little miniature ponies? We are cat people too, because cats rule, dogs drool. Good one, Julie. Hi, Celie. Kim. Ian said yes. Okay, so let me do a flip. This is Slavic Beauties, and it looks like it's Christiana Novak. It might be Novak. And yeah, so she did sign it. This is number 787 of 850. They're little Shetland ponies. Okay. Gotcha, Sammy. I know what a little Shetland pony is. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. Your neighbor raises miniature horses, coloring with D. Where are you, little D? Or coloring with D? Let me get a sip of coffee here, guys. Remember, I got my kind of sinus thing here this morning. Keeping the grass down. Yeah, we just bush hog our back 40 down here in those big bush hog machines. Oh, you have a full-size horse and a mini horse, Sherry Bug? Oh. Okay, so let me go ahead and start flipping here, guys. We'll go ahead and start. And it's all in, I'm not sure what language. She's, Slavic Beauties. I'm not sure what language we got here. Then she has it on English, and that's the same thing with all of it. She has it in I don't know. Is it Russian? I don't know. What language? Who knows? Who knows what language this is? You're in California? Oh, okay. And then it's in English. So I haven't read it. So she might say she wanted to become an architect. 35 pictures, 5 grayscale. She has reading the description where the inspiration came from. I don't know. Is it like it wouldn't be like Slovenia. I don't know, guys. I don't know where she's from. I have no idea. I mean, I haven't looked her up or anything. I'm sure I can find her on Instagram, and follow her on Instagram. Let's see if she's on there. Let me just look up Slavic Beauties and I'll find her here. Let's see. Oh. Oh, well, you get a lot of stuff. You're not color book related. I guess I should probably put in her name, or I'm going to end up with a bride. Yeah, I'm going to end up with a bride if I if I look up Slavic beauties. Polish. Okay, thanks. Yeah, let me look up her name. Christian. Let's see. Crystyna. Seriously. Okay, I see hashtags for it. Let me I'll follow the hashtag. I'm not haven't found her yet though. I'll find her through the hashtag of the color book because there's a few with her name and I'm not sure which one she is. Okay, so let's look through. So the paper is nice and thick. Of course, you're not going to be able to use you're not going to be able to use marker because it will go through. If you do use marker and you don't care if the text on the back gets, marker on it, just make sure you put something behind so that it doesn't go to the next page. Because I would probably like to use marker on this. Polish. Thank you. Oh, the only Polish Eileen says she knows is, and she put it in there, but I'm not sure what that is. But okay, she's Polish. Thank you, Dosh. She's Polish. Okay, so anyway, I love her faces, and she has she has it in, I guess, in Polish here and in English. Like, this is the evil queen. I wanted to draw a determined, confident woman who knows what she wants and how to achieve it, just like the evil queen Regina from Once Upon a Time series. And of course, I love all kinds of beads. So she has a little, synopsis here. Maybe I should click down one here. Let's zoom in on here. Maybe that helps some. This book, I'm not coloring it yet. Kenny, but Kenny, you're a big chicken anyway to color in your books, aren't you? This one is for Isa, or it could be Isa, Isa or Isa, and Fiona. Oh, I love freckles. I love doing redheads and freckles. So she'll definitely have to be done as a redhead with freckles. Let's see, Star Sisters, The Grandfather's Terrace for Elon or Eileen, Hollycocks for Asia, Olinka, Witch, Rowan Berries, Little Prince, Orchard for Eva. Aren't they nice, guys? And they're light. The print, it's not heavy black, so that when you color it, you're not having to fight a thick black lines. Little Friends, Haymaking for David, Mouse Tower, Bingo. Let's flip through. Gentleness, and then here's a postcard that came with it. I've been coloring just so many. Oh, okay, Kenny. Yeah, because you're in some one. Is it Sammy's? Are you coloring in one of Sammy's? I forget whose it was. One of the color alongs. June or July, something or other. I can't keep up with them all. Sorry. But yeah, I remember you were in some kind of coloring. So let me just kind of flip here. I like this one too, with a bow and arrow. They're all just so pretty, the faces. She said this one's a self-portrait. The 5HK project, Hannah Carlson. Okay. I know. Aren't they nice? Aren't they nice, Karen? And then here's the grayscale ones. So I really like this one. Okay, so there we go. Thank you, Miss Melody, who's still eating and hasn't told us what she's eating. Mary Color Buddy. Okay, I don't know if I know Tanji. Is that, I don't know by that name, Kenny. What it is it? Does she have a channel? Oh, they're a new channel. Okay, I'll have to go find them then. Okay, thank you, Kenny. So Slavic Beauties, Christian Novak, and yeah, so pretty, isn't it? Look at that. So yeah, I will get to coloring in that soon. We are going to do a giveaway today, probably about in an hour. We'll, make sure maybe when my thumbs up reach 100, I'll bribe y'all. Put in the thumbs up. When it gets to 100, then we'll do the giveaway. I'm so bad, but we're going to give away this Somerset Studio. So the couple of girls have not seen Somerset, and yes, it is. Sherry Bug, a lot of the shading has been done for you in the grayscale. Where can you get it, Mary? Probably on, let's see, which one of the two did you send it from? Let's see here. Coloring, it just slipped my mind. Melody, what? I know there's 70 East, and what's the other one? Coloring. Somebody will put the name in there, Mary. Coloring. Oh, well, then you can get it on Amazon too. Cool Craft. Thank you, Melody. Cool Craft. Cool Craft on Etsy, but Pacola just put in a link in there for Etsy. I mean, Amazon as well. So there you go, Mary. All right. Yeah, Steve, she's smoking hot. Okay, so now I want to show the Somerset Studio. This is what, like I said, we will be doing a giveaway of this. So they've been around either 94 or 96. It's a mixed media paper. Well, they call it the art of paper and mixed media. And it's all kinds of mixed media projects and different supplies used. You can submit, people submit to this magazine as they do to art journaling, which is published by the same people, Stampington and Company. And you submit to it, and then they put their people's artwork in the magazines. And I don't know that you have to submit the actual pieces anymore. You can do it digitally. And so anyway, then they always put in some extra cardstock, heavy pieces of cardstock throughout the book. Like, let's go over to here. Throughout the book, they'll put like papers and cardstock for you to use in your projects. It's extra heavy weight. Here's some more here. See, extra, it's probably about 90. I don't think it's quite 110, but yeah. And so they just have all different kinds of mixed media, collage, paper, different kinds of books, journals, just all kinds of ATCs, projects. And then they started doing things like this, where you have little projects like this in there. They've just kind of started that kind of recently. But anyway, just different kind of cabinet cards. And then they always have little quotes by the artist, especially in the art journaling one. They always put quotes and techniques and tips that the artist recommend. Like, here's a real steampunky one. Doodle it wreaths, little projects like that. See, they started putting these in here. Yeah, it is. It is a yummy magazine. But like I said, I've collected them since 94, 96. So when you have 25 years worth of them, I don't need to keep them, but I do, and I don't buy them all anymore. I used to buy every one, but I don't buy them all, but I'll look through them. If I think that's really a good issue, I'll get it. Here's one on stenciling. I'll buy it and, do a giveaway with it, which is what we're going to do today. So here's another little project here, little prompts, little flowers. It looks like they just did, I don't know though, it looks like pastel, but I'm not sure. But you could just do a watercolor, whatever. Then they use like a gel pen or Posca pen to make lines on them. You hoard them. I did too, Jennifer, for about 20 years worth. And then the last like 5 years, I just quit buying every one because they started all looking the same to me. After 20 years of it, it all started to kind of look the same. So I just didn't spend the money on buying every issue. So now when I buy them, I look through them and read some of the articles, and then I usually just give them away. Hey, Scoobs, Lisa, Audrey. I'm sure I'm missing some people coming in. Thanks, everybody. So, and then they always have at the back where you can send in if you want to be in the magazine. Pack or Die has been in the art journaling one 2 or 3 times. And then they have all these different magazines. They have tons of them, tons of different ones. They have Gallery, Willow Sage, wedding ones, Mingle, which is like doing parties, Bella Grace. They have clothing, In Her Studio, art quilting studio, jewelry, and of course the art journaling. They just have all kinds of publications. So let's see. Hi, Kitty. Okay. All right. It looks like it'd be a great magazine to cut up for a decoupage project. I did take a couple of the art journaling ones and cut them in half, and that's what I used to make my. Oh, I think it wasn't art journaling. It might have been one of their other ones here. One of their other publications, I don't even remember, to make our mini magazine idea collecting. This book here to paint in and journal in and idea and whatever. This is 2 magazines cut in half, glued together, and then you just go in here and play in it. Go in here and play and paint like this. And there's multiple videos on this as well, guys. I won't go through it all now, but there's tons of pages in here. I mean, when you cut 2 magazines in half and glue them together, you're going to get a nice thick little mini magazine to play. But I do recommend, I cut mine in half myself with an X-Acto knife and a metal ruler, and they're not perfectly cut, but you can take them to Staples, Office Max, Office Depot. You can take it to your office places and get them to cut your magazine in half for you. Trust me, I think it's $2 for them to cut it for you in half. It's well worth it to have them cut your magazine in half for you rather than trying to do it yourself with an X-Acto knife. Yeah, there's videos on this, Sherry Bud. All right, so it's just got all kinds of mixed media projects in it. Oh, we're almost up to 70 thumbs up. We're gonna have to be doing the giveaway soon. All right, so I'm gonna set it to a side for a minute. We're gonna give it away whether we get to 100 thumbs up or not, guys. But I just thought I'd make it fun. Hi, Paint Girl. All right, I guess I'll leave the mods to clicking on people. I just happened to see that. All right, so Coloring in Serene. I've had this for a couple years, and I do have 2 copies of this. If I had to pick one color book that I could only have one color book. Now, trust me, I love all my color books, but this would be it. If I could only have one color book, and I do have 2 copies of this. Nicholas, his name, he goes by Nicholas Filbert, is his Americanized name, if you will. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name right there, but he goes by Nick Filbert. If you want to find him on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, that's what he goes by. So I love me some Serene. I'll show you some again. I'll go through the ones that I have in progress or working on. This is the one that we worked on a couple weeks ago, and we got this far in one issue or in one stream. And so I'm going to work on this. I will zoom in. So we're going to work some more on this one today. So these are some of the ones that I've done. This one is not 100% done. I don't have any problems, guys, working on multiple pages at once. As you know, I'll work on in one book. If I don't finish it and we stream something else, I'll get back to them eventually. So yeah, I'm also working on his poster, which I am making progress on, but I haven't forced myself to work on it. Because what I do is I leave it sitting out on the table, and then on the weekends and stuff. But my weekends have been filled with all kinds of things like air conditioning, carpeting, putting in the wood floor where the den flooded. So my weekends gardening, have been taken up with other things. So my weekend, leave this out on the table and work on it when you got a minute. There hasn't been a minute. And but I am working on this poster that eventually it'll get done. I base coated everything with Copic markers. So the whole thing was base coated with Copics, and now I'm going back and shading. So you can see some of the shading right down in here. So it'll take a while, but this is one of those projects I just work on when I have spare time, and my weekends have not had spare time. But anyway, same artist that did these. Okay. Again, this half is done. This half is not. This is an acrylic paint wash. So watered down acrylic craft paint, matte. This is the paint that I always use, Americana craft paint, watered down craft paint, because what that does is it gives your page a nice grip for pencil. And also, if you do, I love my black backgrounds with my stars and nebulization and all that. Your pencil will go on that. Whereas if I had colors, and I did keep a little one of those little things here. Hang on, here we go. I did keep it, so I didn't have to show it again. I don't have to redo it every time. Here is white pencil on black pencil. Hard pressure, as hard as I could to try to get white pencil on black pencil. Here's white pencil on black acrylic paint. You just can't get this on top of pencil. So when you have the background paint, it doesn't have to be black. It's just that, I like black for the outer space. You can do techniques on top of your black paint. Do gel pens show up on the acrylic? Yeah, they do. But again, it's going to be something that you want to, it's like anything on acrylic. Like, for instance, you don't want to use Sharpies. Sharpies on top of acrylic paint. I mean, I'm talking dry. Sharpies on top of acrylic paint will ruin your Sharpies. I've never tried to use a gel pen to the point where it might ruin it. But yes, you can go on it. But, let's see. There we go. See, you can go on it. But it may also depend. It may depend on your gel pen. I wouldn't want you to ruin your gel pens going on top of acrylic paint. And I'm talking dry now, dry paint. Of course, it's going to ruin it if it's wet. Hi, G. So anyway, this is all this is I think one color of darker blue on top of the blue. And that's, very monochromatic. this one, and this one has gold in it here, you can see. And the gold that I was using here is the Fine Tech gold, this gold here. And you can buy, big pens work on everything, Janet. A big pen, big ballpoint will work on anything. Yes, they do work on acrylic. These golds right here, these are the best golds. Best golds. And I'll leave it out because I'll probably be using it. So that's what the gold is there. So yeah, she's pretty much done except for the flower. But the more I look at it, the more I almost like the flower in black and white. Yeah, Posca is paint. Posca is paint. So it'll go on top of acrylic because it's paint. But I always tell everybody to test, because the paper is going to have a big impact. Like, here's for an example. When we started this one last couple weeks ago, I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and use my watercolor on here as a base. Well, I completely forgot that Serene is one of those very few papers that watercolor just doesn't work well on. I mean, it goes on, but it just kind of soaks into the paper weird. But I completely forgot that with this paper. But it's okay because I'm going to go over it with pencil anyway. But so always test whether it's watercolor, acrylic, whatever you want to test. And of course, Copics or alcohol markers will go through just about anything. So here, this one I used the red is Copics, and the rest is pencil, and the gold. This one's in progress. So I just work on them as I feel like it. Yeah, Pitt pens, again, certain pens can be ruined by using them on acrylic. This one's not done. Here's the cover here. Some of these are ones I want to work on. So I just picked, because I took the book apart. So let's see. Let's go this way. So this is my golden goddess, and I still have to do her headdress and the neck thing there. But I wanted all this in a purpley green shimmer. It's got, I think it has Winka Stella on it. Does everyone think Copics are what? Well, are they worth the price? If you want the perfect blended marker, they are, Eileen. Could they be cheaper? And we might, I don't know. I think if they were $5, people would buy them more than if they were, they're like $7.99. And that's individual, of course. You can buy the skin. I always recommend, if you're going to get anything in Copics to start with, you can get a skin set. And this isn't all of them because they're all mixed in up there. There's 2 skin sets you can buy. I think they have 5 in each one. There's a light skin and a dark skin one. And you can get these in a set at Michael's, or I don't know if Hobby Lobby sells the sets. I think they do sometimes. But anyway, if you buy the set, they're much cheaper in the Chow. So the Chow is much cheaper than the sketch ones. And yeah, you can get a set of them and use a coupon. 40% or sometimes a 50% off coupon. So you can get a deal on them. Okay, so here's another one. This is acrylic background painted. And this is a teal one. But all that white that I'm able to get, all those little like ghosting around the dots, the reason I could do that is because that's acrylic paint as a background. So yeah, but yeah, Copics are expensive. So yeah. Eileen, Eileen, half the stuff you have, very nice stuff, you don't use. So I don't even want to hear it, Miss Enabler Elf. And this one I've said before, I really like her. I like her face. I like the way she turned out the blue. The only thing I don't like about it is the flowers are too much the same. They look like they would be plastic flowers because they're so exactly the same. And you really don't want your flowers to look all exactly the same. If you want them, you like to hoard. Yeah, and enable, Eileen. You don't really want your flowers to all look the same if you want them to look real. This one's in progress. She was our Christmas elf. I think I started her last Christmas, or it might have been the Christmas before. And so, anyway, she's a work in progress as well. And again, black acrylic paint in the back, splatter stars. And then I just drew this little planet thing up here. But I was able to do this because it's on top of acrylic paint. And it's the same with my collage, guys. When I do my collage, my altered books, my collage posters, all of it, it's pencil on top of acrylic paint. Okay. But it has to be matte. You don't want to get shiny. And that's why I say craft paint, because I not like Americana. It's just, I like the colors. I like the consistency and the coverage and all. But if you try to use your like golden acrylics in the tubes, your nice artist grade ones, they have a sheen to them. And that sheen will resist the pencil. These are matte, very flat matte. And that makes the pencil go right on top of it so nicely. So people go, why don't you use nice acrylic paint? Well, it just doesn't work the same with pencil. And she's done. And again, my redhead with freckles. I love my redheads and freckles. And so I really like the way she turned out. And this one's done. I like her. She's probably one of my favorites. I like the color combination on this one. So, and these are all posted on Instagram, Facebook, in my color book album. Probably Twitter, but you're going to have to go, because I post a lot on Twitter. So you're going to have to go back a couple of years, to find them on Twitter, because they're not in any kind of albums or anything. Instagram's probably the quickest way to find them. And then this one, I did this one. I might have done this one this past Christmas. And then it's all stickles in the background, stickles on top there, on top of the purple. So you can see that. I must Padwina. So yeah, I really like her too. And then the little wisps of hair, you can do that with Posca. So yeah, I like her. I like the shine on the background. And that's I think that's all of them that I've finished or are working on. So this is the one we're going to work on today, and I will zoom in. Put these in here. There's a whole bunch more in the book in here. I didn't show you every page that is in the book. There's tons of them in the book. And but we're going to work on this one. Yeah, I know. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. Do I need to re-autofocus? Let's see. Are we good there on the focus? Hopefully. Hi, Faithful Mess. Mod salute. Hi, Gwen. Let's see. I know I'm missing some people. Okay. So I think what we'll do, I'll move the book out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'll go ahead and paint the background. Well, I don't know. Does anybody need to see me paint this background? Because that will take a minute to do. Or do y'all want me to go ahead and dive right into shading on top of the little bit of watercolor that we did last time? Either way. It depends, whatever y'all want to see. We can do either one. We can do the black background. Dive into shading, Vanessa said. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll remember what colors exactly I was using. Let me find them again. I think, was it this? No, this one. Let me find my colors here. I should have wrote it down on the back. I try to do that if I'm, going to move on. Try to write down the colors. I think this is it here. That was one of the base colors. Hang on, guys. I don't remember what color. I think that, no, I don't know if that was it or not. No, I don't remember what color I was using. I should have went back and looked. Could be this one. That might be good enough. I think it is it. We'll go with it. We're going to roll with it. It's so close I can't tell. Hi, Jamie. And hang on, guys. I'm going to move my table just a little bit. It's touching the other table. And when it touches the other table, when I bump this table, it moves my table with the laptop on it. I try to kind of keep them separate so they don't jiggle. Hi, Desert Nana. I'm still doing it a little bit. Oh, I think it's my fan blowing it. That's what it is. My fan is blowing the cord a little bit. There we go. That should be better. Shouldn't jiggle it. Okay, well, I might bump it. So, all right. And I don't think I picked any kind of reds yet here. I want terracotta's too brown. Let me pick a couple colors. I'll tell you what I pick here in a minute. I think I want Tuscan red. Yeah, Tuscan red, crimson red, and this crimson lake rather. I'm gonna get my black and my white, which I keep multiples of my blacks and whites everywhere because I use them all the time. So let's see. Start with these. All right, let's see. Nothing in caps. We're up to 85, guys. As soon as we get to 100 thumbs up, then we're going to do the giveaway. We'll stop whatever we're doing to do the giveaway at 100. I know I'm bad, right? Okay, so I'm going to, I got my little bowl of sharpeners here. I won't do like I did on Monday. I was trying to find my pencils. Where are my pencils? I'm digging all over the desk. I can't find my pencils. They were in my hand. Okay. All right. So I think there's a little bit more to go around. I started shading around this misty, foggy, cloudy stuff here. And I think this is where we left off on a couple weeks ago. So we'll see how far we get. I'll get back over to her face here in a little bit, but I can see I haven't got down to the bottom here. Am I close enough, guys? Well, we can maybe zoom in a little more. I like y'all to be able to see the shading, but we lose clarity. We lose clarity if we get real close. But I think that's good. How's that look, guys? All right. I just have to remember to keep moving her around because it doesn't fit under the camera. Hi, Cassie. It is the one upgrade from the 930 930 to the. It's called the Pro. It's one step up from the 930. That being said, it uses the exact same software as the 930. They did not change the software on the Pro. So, yeah. So if you just look it up at Logitech, by the way, I don't know if I said that. Logitech Pro. I just got to stay in camera here. It's always best. Like I have my camera hanging from a yardstick, which is tucked in a bookshelf that's weighted down. So this is like, here's where I'm sitting right here. Okay, this is my desk. Oh, actually, then I have the desk over here, and this is where the laptop sits. So I try to keep a space between this table and that table so that when I'm jiggling this table, which I just did, it doesn't jiggle this one too much because this is where the laptop is sitting right here at an angle. So I'm sitting right here at this desk. And right here, I'm right up against bookshelves. There's bookshelves, you know, right up against this wall here. And my desk is free floating in front of these bookshelves. So what I did is up on I don't know what number shelf it is, but up on the shelf here, there's a lot of I have weighted books and things right here, and I have a yardstick. And the yardstick is up under those heavy weighted books and things, and the yardstick hangs up over here, and my camera is attached with one of those little mini gorilla arms, those little ball jointed things, and it's right there. So my camera is attached to a yardstick, which is under a heavy books on a shelf hanging over my desk. Now I have lots of zoom capabilities. I think there's like 20 zoom functions. I can zoom in 20 clicks, but you still lose clarity when you click in with the zoom. It's best if you can, like, it would be better if I took my yardstick and moved it down a shelf and then just have the actual camera, have the camera itself closer rather than click, 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 click with the zoom. I don't know if that's interesting to anybody, but anyway, so that's my setup is, I'm attached. I show here. Let me see. Let me take a picture. I'll show you. Take a picture to last longer. Let's see if I can do this here. So it shows up. Let me get something. Here we go. Okay. So let me show you here. Okay. So here's my desk. I'm sitting down here, right? I'm sitting right here. Here's my shelf. This is my build, my marker thing. And then you see these shelves, these white shelves. These white shelves are behind this. And my yardstick is stuck up under a bunch of heavy stuff. Okay. And then here's that thing I was talking about. See, it's one of these things. Here's my camera right there facing down on my table. And then the cord goes across and hooks over on my laptop, right? So this is how I stream. I stream like, just, yeah. And then to hold the cords from moving, it's just got some painter tape around it there. It's just a yardstick. So anyway, it hangs over here. Yeah, I think so, Shauna. Yeah. It's always better to optical zoom than it is to digital zoom. Yeah, exactly, Ian. So if it would be better for me to lower the camera physically than it is to click, click, click into the zoom. Yeah. But, one of the nice things I like about Logitech, they got free settings software. You just go, but it doesn't. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand or don't know this at first. They buy the camera. Let me keep working here. They buy the camera and they can't find their settings. Well, you have to go to Logitech and download the settings. They don't come, you don't just plug your camera into your laptop or your computer. You don't just plug it in and there you go. Where's my settings? Where do I zoom? Where do I focus? Where do I change the lighting and the contrast, and where do I do all that? You have to go to Logitech and download your software. It doesn't come with the camera. Okay, Sammy. And you have to do that. You have to have the software. You really, the camera just on one setting as just plug it in and whatever that is, that's not enough, guys. It's really not enough. You've got to get the software, which is free. You just got to go to the Logitech, find the camera that you have, which, like I said, the Pro uses the same software as the 930. It's the same settings. My camera just doesn't work after content. Well, I don't know if you have a broken one. I can't help you with that. But I have found that Logitech is really good if you email them about getting back with you if you have questions. But there's just could be so many things that it could be, if you're having an issue with it. So yeah. Okay, so here we go. We got a little bit of base going on there. And again, I've got white on top of this to lighten it and blend it. But this is my 4th Logitech in 9 years. So I've just upgraded to better ones every time. There's one better than, well, there's probably more than one better than this one for streaming, but for what we do here, this is fine, you know. Oh, you're no problem. You're no problem, Cassie. Glad to help. Your camera challenge. It's really not hard though, guys. Here, let me take another picture for you guys real quick. And we do rabbit trails here. Don't email me. Oh my gosh, you went away from the project so many times. We do that. Just saying. That's what we do around here. We do a lot of rabbit trails. So let me see. Let me try to bring up. Can I bring up both? Let me. Okay, here we go. All right. So I'll show you. This may help somebody. If it helps somebody, then I'm going to do it. So let me take a couple pictures here of my. Oop, there's a glare. Let's see if I can get rid of the glare, though. Let's see. Let me turn it sideways. There we go. Let's see if I can. This will help. And then let me show the advanced here. Okay. Let me show y'all a couple more pictures. Couple more pictures. Oh, webcam. Here's a link. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Ian. All right. So now let me show you a couple more things. Now this is on my turn it sideways. On my laptop, here is the main. This is the, now you're not going to see your video because I'm on YouTube. Okay. If I was just using just the camera, I'd see my video right here. Okay. But I'm on YouTube. So this is what your main window looks like. Sorry, guys. I hope this is going to show up. So you would have your screen here, and then over here are your controls. So I'm using it says 930E over here because that's the software I'm using, the C930E. But it's the Pro. It's like, I think it's just like an upgrade from the 9C30E. Okay, but that's the name of the software for that camera. My mic is my blue Snowball, which if you have an external mic, you have to select that. Okay. Right now I have it set to default to my blue, but you always look when you go online, that's the other thing too. When you go to stream, you can't turn these camera settings on until you're live. Okay. All right. So anyway, so here's the mic here, and I shows my blue Snowball. There's a drop down there. Wait a minute. Here, let me get a pointer. There's a drop down box so you can select whatever mic you have. Like I have my laptop mic, I have my camera mic, and I have my external blue Snowball, which is this one. This one right here. Okay. That sits right here next to me. So you select that. And then here's all my different settings. You can move the camera left or right, up and down. You can zoom. So you can see I'm only zoomed in halfway. Okay. I'm on standard. Widescreen, if you put it on standard, I have resolution 800 by 600. I think I can upgrade that. I mean, I think I can drop down. That might have defaulted. I might need to do that again. Select my resolution a little better. But then down here, here's where you need to go. Is everybody is everybody going, okay, yawn. Okay, we're at 93 thumbs up. Get those thumbs up to 100 and we'll do our giveaway. Okay, so down here, this is where people don't understand to go. They see this. They'll see this in their camera settings when they download their software. They don't know that they can go down here. You want to first take off your autofocus. Autofocus defaults. You don't want it to go, you know, I don't anyway. Some people like it to be completely always autofocusing, but I found it's irritating to me to have it zooming in and out and trying to autofocus. Okay. But down here, advanced settings. advanced settings right here. You click that, and when you click the advanced settings, now let me go to, hang on guys, I clicked my camera. When you click on advanced settings, you will get this screen. This screen is in advanced. This is your advanced settings. Okay, are we still with the tour? Okay, thanks, Dee. And here's where you can fix your brightness, your contrast, your hue, your saturation, your sharpness, your gamma, your white balance, backlight, your gain, your flicker frequency. And so you can change all this. Now, when you go to the white balance, I keep it clicked here so it doesn't go to, it keeps it kind of on the blue side. When you unclick this, you can do some hue and gamma, but it goes to like a yellow tint. I like my camera more on the blue light. You know how blue your light bulbs, your blue light bulbs is compared to the yellow, the daylight, I should say daylight bulbs. The blue is like the daylight, okay? And so if you click this, it's going to stay in the blue daylight range. If you unclick this, there's a couple other settings you can do, but it goes to that yellow. Here, let me do it. Let me see if you can see the difference here. Okay, so it's at the blue. And I'm very zoomed in too. See how it just went yellow? Some people like that. It just depends on what you like. See, that is with the white balance not clicked. Now here it is with the white balance clicked. Do you see the difference? I think the blue is clearer. I think it has a better clarity when you have the blue. So yeah. Yeah. And the blue is clearer to me. So anyway, those are just some of the features. And so those are in the background behind my YouTube screen. Okay. And y'all know what a YouTube screen looks like if you stream. Yeah, so there's just a couple of things. But my point is, in showing you that, those two settings screens, you have to go to Logitech and download those. Okay? Okay. All right, so let me go back. And I do also have, I have cable Wi-Fi. So I am on Wi-Fi. I'm not even doing direct cable. I am on Wi-Fi. And so, but it is cable internet. So, I mean, trust me, I've gone from dial up, not streaming, but yeah. Okay, so let's go back here. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit, some of the little areas where I missed painting with black, or just want to get a couple little more. I got to stay in camera. That's one of the things about zooming in. When you're very zoomed in, you really have to keep an eye on your screen because it's easy to get off camera. Oh, we're over 100 thumbs up, Kat said. Okay, time for the giveaway. All right, so let me tell you how it works. Let's go ahead and back out a minute. All right, so how it works. Where is it? Where's my book? Okay. Now listen to the instructions, everybody. Listen to the instructions. I'm going to go on my phone. I'm going to go to random.org. Here's the instructions. Do not put in a number until I type go. When you see me type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. We'll just do between 1 and 100. It doesn't matter how many people are here because it's the first person. I've got to put more space between this table and my table because it's jiggling it. It's going to be the first person. Okay, so let me get over here to my random.org. One number only. If you put in more than one number, then you will be disqualified, Ian. One number only, and the closest without going over. Okay, so I have it here. Here's my little window. It has between 1 and 100. As you can see, I've not generated a number yet. Okay, I'll wait till everybody gets their number and then I'll generate. The first person closest without going over will get the Somerset book. And I do ship it international. Yeah, one number only. And sometimes there's a lag, but if you see people putting in numbers, you know it's time to put in a number, right? And when I put in stop, no more numbers. Okay. Hi, Patricia. All right. There you go. Now, between 1 and 100, go. I put in go. I typed it in. So everybody put in a number between 1 and 100. Okay. And the mods are going to be herding cats. We herd cats, not hurt them. We herd them. Yes, watching the cats in. And then the closest without going over, I will send this to them. And I do international. Yeah. I can't track it. There's no guarantee, but so far I've not had anybody lose. I haven't lost any book giveaways in international, even to Australia. They've made it to Australia, Canada, UK. I've not lost a book shipping it. So hopefully that won't happen, you know. All right. Between 1 and 100. Oh my gosh. Okay, get them in there because once I type in stop, then there's no more numbers. All right. First person closest without going over. All right, I'm going to count down. So get your numbers in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get them in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. All right. Let's generate a number. Here come the cats, by the way. I said herding cats. Okay, I'm going to generate a number. 39. The closest to 39 without going over. And my mods, I always wait till at least 3 people tell me who the winner is, so we don't get any confusion there. What is it, little girl? You want to lay down here? You just want to roam around on the desk. Okay, the closest to 39 without going over. Yeah, thank you, Janet. What is it, little girl? You talking to Mama? You talking to me? I know. Don't jiggle. Don't get on the cords. You know you can't get over there because you'll unplug the microphone. Okay, so how's it looking, mods? Okay, come on, baby girl. You're going to have to get down because you're going to unplug Mama. You're going to unplug me. All right. Benny had 36. Who's the first one? It's the first person closest. Oh, you have the magazine, Mary. Oh, okay. So CBC Heather. Somebody had 39 though. Jamie said somebody had 39. Who had 39, Jamie? Oh, come on, baby girl. You're making everything jiggle. I'm waiting till everybody, because there's 2 conflicting. Oh, don't joke, Jamie. Jamie, don't joke during the herding cats. You're making it worse. So is it Beanie or CBC? Who had it first? Benny? Benny had it first. Can I get a confirmation on that? Is it Benny had it first? 36 Benny. Okay, Benny, email me your address. Okay, baby girl, you're going to have to get down, honey, because you're moving everything. Okay? Benny, somebody give Benny my email and email me your address. I do not give anybody's addresses out. I do not put you on an email list, nothing like that. Okay? Thank you, Janet. So email me your address and I will send this out to you. Okay? All right, there we go, guys. Don't take your thumbs up back. Okay. Congratulations, Benny. Hi, kitty, meow, meow. Okay. Okay, congratulations, Benny. All right, so I'm going to zoom back in now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's make sure that zoom in a little more. And I want to keep it nice and light here. You're all welcome, guys. Did Benny? Hi, great. Oh, good. Somebody, yeah, good old man there can be booted to the curb. Okay, so let's go ahead. It's so funny to have trolls. I know, it is so funny to have trolls. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to just do a little more shading around the underside of all the little smoky, cloudy bits here. Don't forget, guys, if you want to say something to me, put it in caps, and hopefully I will see it, or one of the mods will catch it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Eileen. Thank you, ladies. And Ian. Ian's my male mod. That sounds like he's our male model. Ian. But we do have the best mods here. We do. Just saying. I got to brag on my mods. Okay. I think that side, we had already done quite a bit of shading on this one. A little bit more here before last time we worked on this a couple weeks ago. All right. Oh, okay, Color and D. Thank you for stopping in. And Ian goes, and I know it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not going to do this blue one here right now. I'm going to try to do as many separate kinds of things. And if you notice, I do have gold. I do have a layer of gold on here. Now, what I'll do is I went ahead, I think last time I wanted to show this gold. So I put it on like ahead of any color underneath. But you could put it on, do some shading, which the shading will take away the shine, right? The gold, you can hard pressure on top of shine, but you're not going to be able to blend. So I could take some green gold. Let me find my green here. I don't like what do you call it, pencils. I don't like, I think it's artichoke. Am I looking for artichoke? Which one of these am I looking for? Oh, there's my sandbar brown I couldn't find yesterday or Monday. What green? Here, this is the one I'm looking for. I don't like the shiny, metallics. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't like metallic pencils. I just don't. But this is, artichoke. That's what I was looking for. Artichoke is like, yeah, exactly, Miss Pudwina. I'll have to go. Do you have a channel, Miss Pudwina? I like the name. Yeah, so artichoke is what I was looking for. So artichoke is a good color for a gold base, but I'm going to show you something here. Like I said, I think on the last show, sometimes I get ahead of myself just to be able to do a demo for you guys. And I will like go ahead and put the gold on ahead of time or something like that. Now, what I want to show you here is you can go over this gold, like with this artichoke. But what happens, let me get a couple areas here so you can really see. It takes away the gold. And you really can't blend. Like I couldn't take artichoke and a green and a yellow and do a nice blend on top of this shine. It just won't work. But I can hard pressure down. I can put some, see where I did, well, let's see. All right, here, look at the difference. Here's just the gold. See where I started putting the artichoke in right here? See where I started doing some shading right there? But look what happens. The gold is gone. See how there's the shine? You can see the shine underneath where the gold is originally, but right where I put the shadowing, the shine is gone. So you want to do your shading first. Okay, you want to do your shading first and then put your stickles, your Winkastella, your gold paint, or anything like that. Right? You want to do the shading first. But like I said, I think on the last show, somebody just wanted to see, or I wanted to show the beautiful gold of the paints. Okay, it says Coloro on here, but it's Fine Tech. It's the same thing. Coloro Fine Tech. Okay, made in Germany. This is the best shiny gold paints ever. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to go in here and put a little bit of the shading. I want y'all to see how I'm doing it. And so, I'm not going to finish it here today, but I want you to see as many aspects that I can show. So you get the ideas. See, for me, it's the ideas. It's all about the ideas. It's not about finishing a piece and say, oh, there you go. I want you to know how the hows of it. I try to always post my finished pieces on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook Color Book Album, which all my art on Facebook is public. You just have to go Dee Dee Willingham, find my albums, and you can see all my art. I have all different art. I have portraits, pet portraits, fan art, color book pages. It's all on Facebook, and you don't have to follow me or me follow you to go and see all that. It's all made public. Let's see. No questions. Like using gold pencil. Yes, I just don't like it. It's just not gold to me or silver. I don't know. I like using shimmery paints or gold paints or stickles for the glitter. Like this one here. Let me go back to this. Like the background on this one. See, look at that background. See, that's stickles, glitter. So every place that I'm right now shading this artichoke color, which is kind of like a green gold, it's a perfect shading for gold. I'll go back over this. I'll go back over the gold later with the paint, with the watercolor. But I want you to be able to see. Can you kind of see the shading? It wants to shimmer out. See where I've added the darker compared to over here where there's no shading? You can really see it right here to there. Or right here, those lines right there compared to here. So, yeah, because when I get done, I'll post the finished pieces. So for me, and I've got to say, sometimes I really hurry on the stream to get as much done as I can. You don't want to hurry. You want to take your time and enjoy it. When I'm working by myself, when I'm coloring like that big poster, or, whatever. When I'm coloring by myself, I'm not going that fast. I am not going that fast. I'm taking my time, enjoying the process. I usually have some other streamer on in the background. Let me sharpen here. I'm taking my time and enjoying it. I go a little faster here on this show so that I can do as many processes as I possibly can to show you as many techniques as I can. And again, if you want to see, I painted this and did some of this other stuff on the first part week before last. I'll call this one Continuing in Serene or something like that. So you'll know that this is part 2. I'll try to remember to link part 1 in the description, but it's just the last thing I colored. It's just the last color book page. So it's easy to find. And I do have playlists. I have probably 15 playlists or something like that. Society of Idea Collectors, mixed media, collage, color book, sketching, drawing. I forget, but there's 15 or more playlists in my YouTube. Bye, Cassie. I hope your appointment goes well. So if you want to find something, just go look in my playlists. I try to break them down, pretty efficiently. Okay, now I'm not going to do it all the gold. You see how it's done. That's the most important thing for me, for you to see. Because I want to get back to the face. See, we started right here. You can see where I started shading her face before we left. That's with, I think it's, let me get the colors here. I think it's terracotta. Oh, sienna. Sienna or terracotta is so much alike. There's terracotta. So like here is sienna. Oh, and here's terracotta. It's just one little hue. And then here is, let me show you a couple of the others. Like here's Tuscan red, which is my favorite shading red. So these can be used as reds or browns. Semi-breaking is going to have released a set of 72 light fast color pencils. Oh, okay. So they're going to be the same as their ink tint. Oh wait, Derwent released 72 light fast color pencils. What's the name of them? Do you know, Ian? Ian was just saying that Derwent's released a set of 72 light fast color pencils and will be releasing 100 set in September. Does it have a name that we can look for? Probably the Art Gear Guide will Art Gear Guy. I always want to say guide. Is it Guy? Art Gear Guy. He'll probably do lots of reviews. It's just called Derwent Light Fast. Oh, thank you, Melody. Melody, did you ever tell us what you ate for dinner? Oh, they're watercolor pencils? Oh, wait. Are we talking 2 different things here? Jean's talking about some watercolor pencils. Oh, no. All right. Jean's talking about some Faber-Castell. Jean goes, never mind. Okay. So Ian's talking about some light, fast color pencils, but he's not saying if they're, okay, they're going to be oil-based. So it'll be like polys or something like that. Okay. All right. So let's go back to, I'm going to do a little bit down here. So I'm going to go get my, let me sharpen my Tuscan red here. I just come over here to my little pencil sharpeners here in my little bowl. When you hear me say, I'm going to sharpen, that's what I'm doing. Oh, so they're coming out in September. Hi, Nick and Tina. Anybody else I missed? Okay, so I'm going to use the Crimson Red and the Tuscan Red to start shading in here. And white. See that face. See what face, Kathy Adair. See that face. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I missed something in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to start with the dark here. I've already got, this is a base coat of watercolor. Now I'm going to go in here and start shading in here. First with the Tuscan red. And I'm kind of just following the grayscale that Nick has already provided for us. So I hope everybody's having a good hump day. The 72 set. Oh, the 72 set's out now. They're going to come out with the 100 set. Okay, Ian. Gotcha. So everybody was going to wait for the hundreds in September? So I'm just kind of following all the shadows that are already there. You know, you're just kind of going over them. See how that's working? See how that's working out? Hi, Rachel, Coloring Exploration Channel. You're having a good day because I get to catch it. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Did I go subscribe to you last week, Rachel, or this Monday or something? If you were here Monday, I think I subscribed to you already. I try to go back in the chat, guys, and find new people. And I do go over there and see if you have a channel. I mean, not if you just are on YouTube and have no videos. I mean, I'm not going to follow you if you don't have any videos. But I try to go and see what you got. Go over there and check you out. Bye, Scooby. Thank you. Hi, Vanessa, Angel Rose. Oh, y'all are seeing faces within the picture? Oh, the 100 will be in a wooden box. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet the art gear guy will have for sure. He'll probably get that wood box and do a nice review on it. I'm just kind of trying to, and again, I'm going faster than I would if I was just coloring by myself. I'd be taking a little bit more time, but I want to get as much done as, you know, as I can and still be, you know, have it look good. So see, it's coming along pretty well. Sorry for the jiggle, guys. I'm going to have to move my laptop table away from the table I'm sitting on because I noticed that I look up and I see it's a little jiggly. He did a live on. Oh, he did a live on him yesterday. Oh my gosh, Kim, really, for real? Oh my gosh, on the new ones, but they don't come out till September. Ian said, or did he just do a review on the 70 set or the whatever it was, the smaller set? Okay, Ian said he did one yesterday. Okay, y'all somebody put a link in there, Ian or one of the mods put a link in there to I keep wanting to say Art Gear Guide, but it's Art Gear Guy, right? I just have them bookmarked, so I never. That's like all of you guys. Like for instance, Jean, the musical scrapper Jean, in my favorites, she's just Jean, you know, and that's how I bookmark people by who I recognize them as. So it's really easy for me to forget their channel names because I don't have them saved that way. He had a big giveaway from Derwin. Oh, okay. Oh, that's expensive. 300 pounds for the 100 set. What is that, Ian? Is that $250? Guide. Okay. It's Art Gear Guide, Kim said. Okay. I always get it wrong. Okay. So there we go, a little bit there. Now let's come up here because I do have her little unicorn horn that's surrounded with a flower here in the same color. And I'm trying to keep this pretty much gold, red, well, kind of a maroon and teal. There'll be other, little colors here and there, but those are going to be my 3 main colors. And it will make your page cohesive if you don't have a gazillion colors. And I always clarify that by saying nothing wrong with 1,000 colors in your page. But if you want it to look consistent and cohesive, keep it to 3 to 5 main colors. You won, Kim? You won the Derwent? Oh my gosh. For real? Did you tweet a picture or Instagram a picture, Kim? Oh my gosh. Congratulations. I just want to see the box. I want to see a picture of the box. I'll go over there and find. All right. So Ian just put in the Art Gear Guide guy. Look at the skull. Look at the skull. Before everybody has a fit. You mean this looks like a skull to people? Is that what you're talking about? What skull? I'm looking around. People are having a fit on the skull. But I'm not seeing a skull. Did I miss a skull? Under her chin. Yeah, so y'all think that looks like a skull? It's not. It's a flower. It's just the way the flower looks. Do you want me to unskull it? Oh my gosh. I can't Instagram. When I get them, I'll post to my Facebook. Okay, Kim, thank you. Jamie, I just mean that as soon as I say don't use 1,000 colors, somebody go, but I got a garden picture and there's 50 kinds of flowers in there. Well, I'm not saying that's what I'm talking about, Jamie. But if you can keep some kind of main colors, it will look consistent. Smart Alec. Oh my goodness. Yes, I unskulled it. I love you too, Jamie. All right, so now I think I'm going to take in here, I'm going to take a little bit of white and just kind of start getting just a little bit of highlight here. And then what I'll do, so now I've got the darkest, right? I got the dark, the Tuscan red. And now I'm going to go in here and pick out the white, some of the lightest highlights. You can always even get lighter highlights with the Posca. But I'm going to go in here and pick out some of the highest highlights, and then I'll blend the two together with the crimson red. Okay. So I've got the darkest darks, the lightest light. Yes, Smarty Pants. And then I'll blend with the crimson. I need to go get some coffee or something. I thought I made a fresh pot, and then I forgot to go get it. Okay, same thing for her lips. I already put some red on there, so put a little highlight there. Okay, let's go up here. Okay. Don't be messing with me today, Jamie. I got a headache. All right, now I'm going to take the crimson and kind of go in here and kind of lightly get the two to kind of blend together. You can always go back and forth. Just because you put one pencil down doesn't mean you can't pick it back up. Okay, let's put a little bit more, and then I might go back with a little bit more of the white and kind of just keep blending. Yeah, your stoned angel, Jean. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Like it was yesterday. Jean's going to get back to her watercolor streaming, I think, Thursday. Isn't it Thursday, Jean? 1 o'clock? You're going to get back to your watercoloring? I'm just kind of going back and forth between the crimson. Yeah, tomorrow at 1. Okay. Jean's been doing knitting for a while, some gifts. And she's been traveling. So she's been away from the watercolor for a while. All right, let's see. Her collar was Posca paint, then pencil. This? No Posca on this yet. Butterfly. No, but I'll show you if you want to add Posca, what you need to know or do. So if you wanted to brighten some areas up and you wanted it even brighter than the white pencil, let me get my Posca. You can add it like pure white, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Where's my Posca? I was using it. Where did I put it? I was using it yesterday. Hang on. Let me find another one. One of these two will work. I'm not sure which one. Here, let me test. Okay, this one wants to be finicky. Let me test the other one. I use them so much that, Okay, so let's just say you want even brighter highlights than this. You can go in there and pick out even brighter highlights. Now you don't have to, you can kind of tap it to make it so it's not like a sharp line. Now sometimes you might want a sharp line, but you don't have to leave this white. What I want to kind of stress is that if you use a Posca on any area and you get it really bright white and you don't really want it white, say you want it like a pink, then you let this dry. You let your Posca dry, and then you go back over it lightly with a color pencil, and you knock back the white. So it's not going to be pure white like it is now. But to this point, I had not done this yet. But I want to show you that you can do this. And this can be on anything. It can be over here. It can be over here on the blue. Kind of tap it out so it's not real harsh. And then you can go back over it. So it's like to be light blue rather than white. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so right now it's very white and stark, which sometimes that's kind of good, just depending on what you're looking for, right? But you've got to make sure this is dry. If I try to go over this with pencil right now, I'll just rub the Posca right off. Okay, so let me hit it with the heat gun. And then go back with the red and lightly go over it. It'll still be bright, but it won't be white. It'll just knock it back just a little. So if you lose your brights, a Posca to the rescue. Let's see if you can see the difference on this side compared to that. I don't know if you can you tell the difference between this and that? See how it's still nice and bright, but it's not stark white, which sometimes you want a nice, really stark white. There are times like on some metals and things like that, that you want that really bright, stark white. And then sometimes you don't. Now, so I can knock this back, and I can also go back with my white and kind of still blend. See, it's all on top of the Posca. Pick out areas. But it retains its brightness even when you go over it with pencil. Everybody needs a white Posca in their color book arsenal. All right, now one more thing I want to do on this is I'm going to take black. My darkest so far has been the Tuscan red, but I want to get in here and this is the same with the white. If you get in here and it's too black, go back over it with the red. But I want a few in the crevices, really dark black. I love high contrast in my coloring. So if I can have something that's as white as can be and something as black, as dark, you're going to have a contrast in there that really makes your pieces. And I've said this before, people that have messaged me and said, I like the colors. I use the same colors, or I like my colors. And most people don't have much of a problem picking colors. But when I look at their piece, I go, I just don't know why. What did I do wrong? I don't like it. More times than not, they haven't had enough darks and lights. And that's why they're not liking it. They don't have enough contrast. And if this looks a little harsh, then I'll go back over that on the very edges of the black with the red and knock, kind of smooth out the black lines. I'm just picking out. And the same thing with, if you notice here, see where that gray is? That's the black of the printing of the page. That's also true in your eyes, any place that the nostrils. If you want nice dark blacks, most time the color book printer, the printing of it is not pure black. So just because it's like, oh, that's already black. No, it's really not. It's gray. So if you want it to be black, you're going to have to go in there and color it in. And that's true of the pupils, not, like in the nostrils, or, in the corners, or wherever you see black on the page. It's really not black. It's gray. See the difference between this and that? See how much this pops compared to that? Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Yeah, you announce a giveaway based on the thumbs up. You get a lot of thumbs up. That's not why I did it, though. Y'all know I do a giveaway at least once a month for a book. And then there's different giveaways, throughout the month. Because I do like my giveaways. I do like giving things out to you guys. And thank you for being here. I will be doing another giveaway soon for the people that watch the recording, because I know, that a lot of people can't be here. So I'll get to one of those soon, where you leave a comment. Don't do it on this one. I'm just saying I'm going to do one soon where if you leave a comment, I'll enter you into a drawing. Okay. Thank you, Benny. Did you email me your address? Oh, you did. I see. I saw it now. I emailed you. Okay. I will be mailing all my mail out on Saturday. And if you're in the States, I didn't see where you're from. If you're in the States, it'll come to you priority. And if it's international, it'll just come international. So, okay. So you can kind of see here how I'm just kind of getting in some of the crevices. And it just gives that contrast. And it does take, but coloring shouldn't be a rush. I mean, like I said, when we're streaming, color bookers that stream, we rush faster than we will when we're streaming. I mean, when we're just by ourselves and coloring, so we can get as much done. But, you don't have to do that when you're just coloring. You want to enjoy it. It's supposed to be relaxing. Okay, so you see how much more that stands out? And again, if you think it's too black, then go back in there with your, like, Tuscan red in this case, and just kind of soften. Just soften it a little. It'll still be there, but like where the lines, like here, let me show you. Like, all right, so we have a petal like this, right? And we have the shading. And of course, we have some highlight on it too. But if you go back in there and you get in there with some black, the edges might, I'm just showing you like a close up. So you have these sharper edges where the pencil ends. But if you go back in there and feather that out, it won't look as harsh. See how that doesn't look as harsh when you go back in there? Okay, let me sharpen. Okay, so now I'm going to just soften some of those black edges. And this is one of those details that you think, oh, that's not going to really matter. Okay, something like that. We're going to do a little bit of work on the face. Oh, thanks, Kim. I don't really consider myself a teacher. I don't know. I don't feel like I have the kind of patience a teacher has or needs to have. I'm an encourager. I want to get you going, get you started, get you going. But you need a teacher for the long haul. Someone's going to, go back and say, well, no, you missed this. You didn't do that. You got to do this. I'll get you going. But I don't really consider myself a teacher. That'd be like, I read a little thing, and this would be me. um, there was I think it was a preacher or somebody standing off to the side, and he saw a mom. I'm gonna try to get it straight in my head. He saw a mom pushing a little kid in the buggy at the grocery store, and he saw the kid was just really, I want this, I want that, being real annoying. And the mom goes, now, Monica, we're almost halfway through the store. Just calm down, Monica. We're halfway through the store. So he thought, wow, she's got a lot of patience. So he watched her. She's already, coming around toward the back of the store. And the kid's going, I want this, I want that. And the mom goes, now, Monica, we're almost to the checkout. Let's just stay calm. So then he was watching her and he's thinking, wow, she's so patient. Then she gets up to the counter and the kid's going, why, I want this, I want that. And the mom goes, now, Monica, just a few more minutes and we can go home and take a nap. Just hang on, Monica, hang on. So the preacher followed her out to the parking lot and says, I just have to say something. You are the most patient mom. And I can't believe how good you were with Monica. And the mom goes, oh, my daughter's name is Tammy. I'm Monica. She was talking to herself the whole time. Now, Monica, we're almost done. Monica, we're going to go home and take a nap. So anyway, I say that's the kind of person I would be. I'm talking to myself. Okay, now, Dee Dee, we got to be a little patient here. Let's be patient. They don't know how to do this, wild technique. Anyway, isn't that good? Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, she was talking self-talk. Exactly, Patricia. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's go up here and do a little bit up here in the same thing. Just add a little bit extra. There. And then I'll go back in with the red. Kind of soften that. Yeah, Jamie. Okay, so I think you kind of got the, we can still do a little bit more smoothing, a little bit more blending, but I want to do a little bit on her face for a few minutes. Yeah, just self-talk from telling someone. I know we have to do that every day. Everybody does, right? Everybody has to, calm themselves down. All right, so I'm gonna get. I want the lighter of the two. Is the sienna? Let's see, which one was it? I think the sienna. I can't remember which one I used. Okay, let me sharpen. Okay. So I started already shading a little bit with, this is sienna. So again, I'm going to go over the grayscale. It's hot in here. I don't know why. Let me go check on my air real quick, guys. Let me go downstairs and make sure it's coming on. Okay, let's just turn way up. So it's on now. Got the cats watching Chippy the Chipmunk. I feed the chipmunk on the porch. I feed him sunflower seeds every morning. Just a little, just a few. But it brings them up to the porch so the cats can have cat TV. Oh. Okay, so back to, now that I got some cool air blowing on me, I'm just kind of following lightly, very light. And if you hold your pencil far away, a little dark there. If you hold your pencil back, you'll see the colors better once I zoom back out. But if you hold your pencil farther back, you'll have a lighter touch. Don't get in there like this. Hold it, hold it back, and you'll have a lighter touch. Especially on faces, you want to have just skim the surface here. And right now I'm just going over the grayscale. So is anybody else coloring today? Working on something else? Jamie, didn't you just post a video, APG Jamie? You posted it. I haven't watched it yet, but I thought I saw you post a video today, or... Hey, Lady Jan. So again, I'm sorry, a little bit of shaking on my table today. It's because my two tables are touching. And I'm gonna have to get them apart. We're going to go back over this with other colors, so you want to keep it very light. I'm just going over the grayscale. Faithful Mess is streaming tonight at 9:30. Work in Progress Wednesday. I have to watch recordings, Faithful. You're past my bedtime. Well, I turned my computer off. I do watch some streams at night on my iPad, but I don't chat. So I'm in bed, watching on the iPad. And but I try to turn my computer off by dinner. So I'm not just on it all, because Hupster and I read at night, so we lay in bed and read. But after he goes to sleep, then I usually turn on the iPad and watch some videos. Oh, Devin's flying somewhere packed. Where are you flying to, Devin? Devin Rex? I missed that. I missed where you're flying to. You watch on the smart TV? Yeah. So you don't comment from there? Yeah. June's ready to go outside my backyard to play. Aw. Thanks, Caroline. Yeah. Faithful Miss has ASMR type. Are you going to Victoria, Canada? You're in the UK, right, Devin Rex? So you're flying to Canada? Flying to Quail Hill. She's not coming to see you, is she, Jan? Is she coming to see you? Oh, you're in Alberta. So y'all are really meeting up. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Take pictures. Oh, you're doing a meetup. Y'all are meeting up in Victoria. Yeah, I know, lady Jan. Fun. Make sure you post some pictures. Okay, now I'm going to go back. Oh no, not crimson. Here, I want no. Where's my bar? Here. Terracotta. So now I'm going to go in here with some terracotta, which is a little redder, and do a little more shading with that around the eyes anyway. Going to a conference in Victoria, then we'll go visit. Ah, okay. So you're going to Victoria first, then going over to see Jan. Okay. Awesome. Can we ask what the conference is about? If it's work or something, you don't have to tell us who you work for, but I mean, what kind of a conference is it? It seems weird to go fly to conferences for work with all the technology to be able to do it online. Unless it's just something, now it's different if it's an art meetup. If it's an art meetup. Okay, Audrey or Adri. So you know which one. Ah, okay. All right, Devin. Optical industry. So now I'm going in here with a little bit more of the red, the terracotta, which is a little more red in it. Again, I want to keep it light because I'm going to, go back over all this. It's easier to add more than to try to take away or lighten. But I'm just using the grayscale for the shadows. I did make the eyebrows thicker. All right, so now I want to get, let's see here. No. I'm looking for, what's it called? Not nectar. What is the color I'm looking for? It's not, is it nectar? No, that's beige. I think it's nectar I'm looking for. This one will beige will work, but I'm looking for my blending nectar. Hang on, looking through my pencils here for a color. It's a rose. No, that's a gray. It's a peach. It's not going to be, it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a certain color. I'll know it when I see it. It's clay. It is nectar. It is nectar. That is what I wanted, nectar. Okay, Kim. I'm not going to be here much longer, guys. Maybe about 15 minutes till about 11, 10, 15 more minutes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start first with the peach, rosy peach. And now I'm going to go over these two colors to smooth them out. But I'm going to carry it just a little farther. Okay, and you really want to take the time with the skin. I think I want to give her a little bit of cheekbones here. She doesn't have much cheekbones. I'm going to give her some cheekbones here. Chin too. And just start softly blending. Soft kitty, warm kitty. Do it very soft. And remember the eyelashes, the pupils, and the eyebrows. I went in there with a pen, with a Sharpie pen, not a Sharpie marker, but a Sharpie pen, and went in there and darkened out those details. because they were like gray, you know, the printed gray. So everybody's having a good hump day. You know, if somebody else is streaming today, feel free to put your links in, or color booking, or mixed media, or whatever you do. It's very subtle, you know, it's very, very subtle. You want to keep it light so that you can do lots of layers. And just build it up. Okay, needs a little bit more of the red, I think. The red brown. Right it down in here. And then again, just keep smoothing it out real lightly. And just build up your colors. Okay, Jamie. And I'm, you know, like there's two lines here. The shading. Uh-oh, what happened here? Am I still here, guys? I don't know what happened. My lighting went dark. Uh-oh. Am I here? Okay, something happened. My lighting. Okay, so something flickered here for me. Okay, what happened is my light, you know, I don't know if y'all have ever had this happen where your windows will go, do you want to do a power save on your lighting? Well, my power save, let me see if I can go fix it real quick, guys. If I lose you, then we'll see you next time. But I'm going to try to go to my control panel and fix my lighting. Hang on. It went to, let's save your lighting. Oh my gosh. Power options. Power. No, I don't want the power buttons. What do I want here? Let's go back. Hang on, guys. I want the adjust screen brightness. Is that the one? Hang on. Power. I don't want power saver. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, screen brightness is a screen brightness. It just sometimes. There we go. Okay. It was just my computer went into let's save lighting. You know, does y'all's ever do that? The power saver, I guess that's what it is. Anyway, the power saver. So my screen went down 5 octaves of light. Not the let's see here. Let's lighten. It's probably in lightsaver mode. I take it out of lightsaver mode, Ian, but it goes back, it like defaults back every few weeks or something. So I just fixed it. It's okay. But yeah. But it froze me up a minute on my stream on my end. Okay, so now I'm going to go in here with Nectar. Nectar is a great skin blending color. Okay. It's kind of a little bit of a pink color to it. It's really, oh, so what I was saying is there were 2 lines here in the, what do you call it? Grayscale. So I kind of don't really want 2 lines there. So I'm going to kind of get rid of one. Sometimes you have to kind of work with, the artist has put grayscale in there and you might not want it there. Okay. And you can always white it out too, Posca. All right, so now I'm going to go in here again and blend. Keep blending. You like to keep some light. Let me get my white here. Let me sharpen. When they do upgrades, it defaults back. Ah, okay, Ian. Above the eyebrows, you like to have a little bit of light above the eyebrow. Because remember, your eyebrows are forward, right? They're coming toward you. So there'd be a highlight, and then right under it, right here. So I'm going to pick out some of these highlights, like maybe the very tip of the nose, especially she's kind of looking up a little bit. I'm going to give her a little bit extra. You might not see it much here. I can see it. It's very pale. But what I'm trying to do is I'm putting white on top of the watercolor. And what that's going to do is that's going to retain that. So no matter what I do now and go over that, you're going to still have that there. There'd be a little bit of white, like right along the lip line. Again, it's very subtle. Just kind of pick out your whites right on the outside of the mouth crease there, your chin. Probably would be on your forehead too, but because of her hair, the headpiece, you're not seeing her head. I mean, her forehead, right? So I'm just kind of going there and picking that out. Now I'm going to go back to my nectar and do some more blending here. And I can't tell you how little pressure I'm putting on here. Now I did go back, I did do her eyelashes ahead of the skin because I like to show people how to do the eyelashes and everything. So sometimes I jump ahead, but you really don't want to do the eyelashes until after you've done all the skin, because now, see, I'm going back over the eyelashes and it's knocking back the blackness of the eyelashes. So let me go ahead and get all this done around her eyes here, and then I'm going to go back over the eyelashes again. So I'm just going to smooth all this out. And I'm just kind of smoothing everything out there. All right, now I'm going to get my Posca. I'm going to do a couple things. I want to have her under her eye. I want it to have a little bit, I kind of went over it a little too much with the pencil, and I want to make sure she has brightness in the corners of her eyes there. And now I'll knock it back with the pencil. But if you lose anything, you can go in there with the Posca. See, I don't want a white line under her eye, but I need the brightness. So I'm going to let that dry. Well, I'll hit it with the heat gun so it dries fast. Okay, so now I'm going to go in here with the sienna. Make sure it's kind of still got outlined from the brown. Get the corners back. Okay. And then with the nectar, I'm just going to lightly knock back the white. And then I'm going to get my pen, Sharpie pen. Sharpie pen, not a marker. And I'm going to go in here and where I've kind of had to go over some of the eyelashes, the skin colors and stuff, I'm going to get those nice black lashes back. Let's see if you can see the difference there between, see, I just went back over this one. See how that one's, so now I'm going to go over this one. And then the same thing for the bottom lashes. See the bottom lashes there? See how they got lost over here? And look where they grow out of. They grow right out of that lash line thing there. All right, so now I'm going to go back with my nectar and start doing more blending here. It's very subtle. It takes a minute. I'll try to do this side of the face so you can compare it to the other side. Very lightly. Just blending, blending, blending. Still with the tour, people? Thanks everybody for being here today. Thanks for all the thumbs up. We didn't have to herd cats too terribly to do the giveaway today. And, you know, sometimes when you're doing portraits, you know, there's blue in the skin, you can see greens, and you can see other colors. I usually don't do too much of all that when I'm doing a color book page, because I do that when I'm doing portraits, commissions, you know, I get the blue undertones or the, you know, other color undertones in the skin. But when I'm just doing a color book page, this is about as much, I don't want to say effort, but, you know. All right, now let me go in here with my white and finish blending this out, and then you can compare this side to that side. Okay. Thank you. And always make sure that your white tip is cleaned off. I have a paper over here on the side, or sharpen it, because if you do like I did all this red, or if I did the blue with the white, you're picking that color up. And if you're not careful, you might go in here with on the blue and you're picking up blue, then you're going to go into her cheek and you're going to put a blue mark on her cheek. So you want to make sure to always check your white pencil and make sure that you don't have another color on there. Like I said, nectar is a great color for blending. It blends dark skin too, because dark skin has a lot of light in it, light highlights. It's not just like solid dark. So I'm going to finish this side of her face so you can compare the two sides. And then I think we'll call it a day. And hope y'all got some tips and techniques out of this. And even going in here on this brown, you got to be careful because you could drag in some darks in the highlights if you're not careful. You got to do it gently and do it slow. This is one, faces, skin is one place you really can't rush. As much as, and I mean, I'm kind of coloring fast, but I do a lot of faces. But that's just one thing you really cannot rush. You got to layer gently and slowly on the skin if you want it to look nice. Okay, so let's see if you can tell the difference when I get close. See, here's the pencil here. Can you see the pencil lines and all? See how I'm blending it in? See right here? See right there, it needs a little more blend right there. I'm going to hold it steady for just a minute so you can see the difference between. It's obvious right in here. See that? Not blended, blended. Not blended, blended. Hi, Epic. How's it going? So you can tell the difference once you start blending it, but you got to do it slow. This is what it looks like if you haven't blended it out yet. And here's where I'm, now I can still do a little more work. I can see where I've lost a little bit of my reddish brown over in there. So I probably need to go back in here. And the reason I can do all this layering and blending is because I'm doing it soft layers. You start putting hard pressure down and you're not going to be able to blend. They're going to lose the blend. I'm going to go back in here with the nectar. And then go back in here. Keep blending a little at a time. See, I got to blend this whole side. Let's get her neck down here smoothed out. Okay. And you'll just be so much happier with the results if you just take your time in the blending of the skin. Oh, thank you, Mama Megs. So, yeah. So you can see again here, this is more blended. This is still got to be blended. You can always go back and add more color. And also I want to make sure this is nice and black on her. I'm thinking her hair is black. You don't see much of it, but I want to show you one more little thing here. So I'm going to go over the black that's on the color. Now, she doesn't have a lot of hair. I am done pretty much with down in here. But there's little tips and things you can do with the hair. I can't really do it here because the skin's not done. But here's, you can go like add little hairs. Okay. Coming out. You can also add little highlighted hairs. Again, you don't have to leave them white. You can let that dry. And go back over them. But you can see how you can add little highlighted hairs. But you don't want to do that kind of stuff till you got the skin completely done. You don't want to try to color around that. So what I'll do, because she has black hair, let me hit this with a heat gun. I'll go in here with some blue and go over that white so you can see that her highlight, the lightness from the black hair is not white, pure white there. Let me fix that one here. And it's very subtle, but it makes a difference. So you can see this side's not blended out yet. And you can always add more color if you need to. Like, let's just say we want to put a little bit of rosiness in her cheeks. Let me get I'll just get a little pink here. This may not be enough, but we'll go with this. So I'll lay down a little bit of pink in here. In her skin. It's very subtle. I don't even know it's going to show up on camera. I'm going to go back in here with the white. So you can see where I added a little bit of pink. Does it show up? Make sure my pencil's clean. And now I'm going to go in there and blend that little bit of pink into her cheeks. And I'll show you some of the skin on the other ones that are in my Serene pile. So you maybe can see a little bit of the pink in there. Okay. So again, I still have to blend this side over here. But in the meantime, I'll show you a couple others here. While we're zoomed in. She has quite a bit of pink in her cheeks. This is a bigger face here. My redhead with freckles. This one is just kind of based in. She's kind of, getting there, but she's not, obviously not done yet. And then this one, I did put a lot of blue in her skin because I want her to look almost translucent. Bye, Karen. Thank you for stopping in. Her eyes turned out really good too. But there's, I don't know, look around her eyes. See the blue in her skin? This one, I wanted her to look like a golden goddess. So she's got very golden orange. Pacola, I think they do have names, but they're all out of order. Because what would happen is, well, maybe they're on the back of these. Let's see. Okay, I think they are on the back. Like this is a Ella. Let's see. Sometimes, they're back to, when you flip the page, the one to the right is the one on the back. But I think these are the back. Orbit. Let's see. Soul. I can't read this one. It's covered up. See, I'm thinking this looks like Orbit to me. But I don't know. It could be the one on the back. Let's see here. Tulip. Yeah, see, that's right, because that's tulip. There's tulips in that one. And then let's see. This girl is still in progress. And this girl's done except for the flowers in the headpiece. But I almost like them black and white. I don't know why I do. But her eyes turned out really good too. And the eyebrows, I redo all their eyebrows. Their eyebrows aren't that hairy, but I like my eyebrows to have a little bit more definition, like they've been brushed up. So I add extra eyebrows and eyelashes. And this one's got gold in it too. This one's called Valor. That's Valor. Then this one is halfway done. I got this halfway done. Virtue. That's Virtue. And then this one is Hypnotic. That one's Hypnotic. Thank you, Kenny. You can see I still got a little bit more work to do on that one. And I think I showed you almost all of them here. This one's got the glitter in the back. She's called Bellaria. And then this is the one that we're working on now, which she's called Gladius. So you can see we still got more to go, but we're getting there. So let me back out here, guys. So you can see how close we were zoomed in. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I don't know, Gene. I don't know how he named them. So thanks, everybody, for all the thumbs up. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, if you go back to watch a video, and I say this for everybody, make sure that sometimes it can take an hour, sometimes 2 hours to fully render a 3-hour video with the chat, because I leave the chat up, but that takes a little while on YouTube to fully render. So like if you go look at it as soon as we click off here, it's gonna come in halfway. It's gonna come in halfway during the show. You got to wait about an hour for the whole video to appear. Okay? You're welcome, guys. Oh, thank you. Well, so these are this one's from Norma. These are just some little ones there. This one I bought. No, yeah, I bought this one, I think. This one's from Norma. This one's from Norma. This one's Walmart. My watch is from Denise from Mother's Day. She got me that. If y'all were here, I did an unboxing. I literally did an unboxing of my of my Apple Watch when she was here. So, all right, guys. Thank you. Hi, Skinny. Thanks for being here. Bye, Melody. Melody, you get some sleep, girl. You get some sleep. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.